Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me for this week's edition of the SMIE Consulting Midweek Roundup. I'm live from Chiang Mai University in Chiang Mai, Thailand, here with the Institute of International Education's IAPP program. It's the International Academic Partnership Program, and this year is focusing on Thailand. So most of us arrived here over the weekend and began our program on Monday in Bangkok. Visited there were 6 universities that were visited. We have two representatives, myself and my colleague Jake Thompson from UNLV. They're part of this delegation of 18 universities from the U.S. and community colleges that are visiting Thailand as part of this program, with the goal of really being connecting with Thai universities to develop partnerships for research collaboration, student exchange, dual degrees, 2+2s, 3+1s, 3+2s, all of that research collaboration and the like. So it's the IAPP is a IIE product that's funded in part by State Department and or local entities like the U.S. Embassy here in Thailand has funded quite a bit of the costs of this program, in addition to the individual institutions that are participating. So this is an annual program that happens, sponsored by IIE again, and it has a number of different facets. It's been in a number of different countries around the world. They have probably at least one a year planned. This is the first one for 2024. Probably will be one in 2025, focusing on another country of high interest and high demand for U.S. colleges and universities. Now, this whole week that we're here, we're seeing institutions in a number of different cities. A group of about 29 or 30 representatives split up into groups. We were in 3 different groups in Bangkok on Monday. Each of our groups visited 2 different institutions. And then yesterday morning, we each separated into 2 more groups of, I think we have 19 people with us here, going to universities. We started in Chiang Mai yesterday, up in the north of Thailand, and now we visited one university there, Mafang Lawang University, and that was the one university in Chiang Rai. We took a bus from Chiang Rai to Chiang Mai this morning. We're here in Chiang Mai tonight, and then flying back to Bangkok after we visit one more university tomorrow morning. So getting some cultural excursions in along the way. Visited temple, the White Temple outside of in Chiang Rai, and tomorrow we'll be after we're done with our visit at Payap University, we'll be seeing another temple, more traditional temple, Buddhist temple here in Chiang Mai before we fly back to Bangkok. In Bangkok on Friday, we are having an event with 29 Thai universities that will be present, allowing us individual U.S. institutions to connect with those universities that we haven't had a chance to visit on this trip, but also to go next level with some of those folks that we have visited or had conversations with either before, during, or on Friday, conversations that might lead to future partnerships. At UNLV, we have only one really inactive partnership here in Thailand, and that's with SWU. They are not part of this delegation or the Thai universities that will be part of Friday's event. But we have myself and my colleague have identified about 4 or 5 universities before we came that we were targeting to establish formal relationships with. This is one of them here in Chiang Mai. We've had great success over the last 10 years. 23 UNLV students have studied here as part of the USAC consortium that allows our UNLV students to go anywhere in a 50 university consortium for the same price as if they were paying tuition on campus. So we've had some really good success, and we're now visiting this campus and seeing why this institution is such a good fit for our students over the years. And we're looking, as a result, to expand our partnership. And there's some great opportunities in the public administration, political science, border studies areas. They have some excellent health science programs. They're very focused on environmental sustainability. They have a School of Architecture and Engineering programs that are very very significant, I think, and would be good partners for us in a number of different ways. So we're having these conversations, these initial conversations with these universities, and the good news is the right people around the table here, and there's members from each of the main faculties at the institution. The international affairs person, my equivalent, is here, and so we're really going to spend time with the decision makers, and that's always a challenge with these international partnership opportunities, is finding that time. So certainly see a lot of opportunities coming in the next weeks and months after this event is over. And certainly I've found over the last few days, and certainly in the 2 or 3 days to come that we're still part of this program, that there will be a lot more opportunities to go deep with a number of these institutions and not just rely on paper MOUs. And so many institutions these days have hundreds and hundreds of paper MOUs, and they don't really have anything substantive. No strong research collaborations, no sustainable student exchanges, no real partnerships in terms of research or dual degrees or any kind of other mobility-related projects. So for me, this kind of model, the IIE IAPP model, certainly makes a lot of sense and is good bang for the buck. If you're going into a country that you don't have significant relations with already, you can really start building something. And if you do have 1 or 2 partners in a country, this can be a chance to build on those and go next level with a lot of what you're trying to do for your institution. So not going to spend too much time with you. We're in between sessions here. I'm going to get back into the meetings, but it's certainly an opportunity with this IAPP program to really find partners that are good fits for your institution. And oftentimes when you're at NAFSA conferences and meeting with someone, you don't really get a good sense of the institution proper. But being on the college campuses and getting to see their facilities, getting to see where your students might be, where your faculty might be staying and living, the kind of experiences they would have as if they were to come and visit or study here for a period of time, there's opportunities that you can now serve as that person to tell that story about your potential partners to future students and faculty who might be connecting with these institutions. So definitely being there on campus, there's no substitute for that. And certainly I found over the years that that's how making these partnerships work. You'll really see the most substantive results. That's all we have for you this week on the Midweek Roundup, and we look forward to chatting with you again live from campus on UNLV next week. Cheers.